What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome back to County Line. Guys, it's a middle of summer. We've got a little bit of work ahead of us. We've got some grass cutting to do. I'll talk more about that in a second, all right? Let's jump into the 7810. Get to work. Pitter patter.
Klutch simulation.
All right, so we got the John Deere idle and away out there. We're warming up. It's first thing in the morning on, well, what is it? Midsummer in seasons here, guys. Now, our cows are doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with where they're at for the most part. I mean, they're surviving. That's kind of key. Let's go take a quick look, actually. We'll go take a look. We'll talk about that for a bit here. Got our 7810. We got the 5 Series right there. That's the 5085. Now, actually, you know what? Before we go there, guys, have any of you used this particular cattle barn? I'm having a bit of an issue with it. So this cattle barn, it's got switches all over the place. If I go inside here, you can see there is switches for lights. Boom, boom. There's switches for all of the windows on the exterior. There is switches for the slurry tank. Right here you can see we can move this so it swings out over top. But we also have a switch for this conveyor belt, and I can't figure this out for the life of me. So this goes down like that. I've tried putting my trailer back in there. Nothing seems to happen. Everything always just accumulates here left over time. I never see it accumulate. I just come back here and all of a sudden there's a bunch of manure here. I don't know how this loader works. I wish I did. Is there a special spot that I have to dump this in? Like, there's nothing over here. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in this, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have used this barn and managed to get this loader to work. That would make life a little bit simpler for me. Anyways, I thought it was cool. I'm just disappointed that that thing doesn't work, because that would make life a lot easier. Also, there's fans. There's a switch for the fans on this as well. I don't think they do anything. I think it's just for decoration, but there's 4 large fans up on each side of the building that you can turn on or off. I'm pretty sure it's just decoration, but anyways. If we go around the back side here. Now, if you've been watching the series, you know we have, well, 2 different pens. Over here we have our livestock, or the, oh man, what's the name? The Holsteins. There we go. Holsteins. That's the word I'm looking for. Nice work, Klutch. Now these guys, they only produce milk. Yeah, they haven't got any milk yet because, well, it takes a year or almost to get kids out of them. And once they've reproduced, then we'll start getting some milk. Until that point happens, well, we're just stuck taking care of these guys and losing money, which is my favorite thing to do in the world. If we go on this side, however, we have our limousines. Now these are a meat or oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? It's way too late at night right now, apparently. But it's a slaughter cattle. Yeah, we're getting the meat off these guys. Now take a look at this. If we go in and take a look at our current prices, they're up to 856 pounds. Down over here, guys, the purchase price is $2,325. So 250. It's almost $200 now. We're almost $200 over top the price of what we paid for them. Now that being said, the transportation cost, since we don't have a trailer, will eat into this because it's exactly $200 as well. So it would be a net loss right now if we were to sell these cattle. So we're holding on to them, obviously, to see if we can get them a little plumper. But right now they don't have the best food, and that's really what I'm taking care of today. It's all about the food for our cattle, guys. Now I thought about doing TMR. Yeah, so TMR, that's an issue. That would be something we could do. We could move some of that grass into our silo pit here, pack it down, put a cover on it, and presto plamo, we have TMR. I thought about doing that. I definitely did. My problem right now is, well, even if we have the TMR, or if we have the silage in that trough, we just can't feed them TMR. They need, or not TMR, sorry, the silage. They need other products. So that's where today kind of comes in more. We're going to make some hay bales. In fact, you know what? I don't think the grass is ready down here. We'll take a look anyways. Now we need to make some bales just for hay. Because hay is really what we need. We've got the grass there. That'll last probably another 2 days. I'm thinking it'll last 2 days before it goes bad and disappears on us. It starts to rot. But we don't have any hay. We have no way of giving them any hay as of right now without buying the hay. And I don't really feel like buying hay. That seems like a bit of a waste. Alright, so if we get out here, yeah, you can see this is only on stage 2. We need this grass to go one more stage, and then we'll be able to cut it. Right now, we won't be able to do anything with this. This is useless to us at this point. I was really hoping that that would be done by now. but obviously not. So if we go into the back of the farm, I'm sure we can find a field. And you know what, guys? I think we talked about this field. This is the one by the sunflower field. I'm thinking this is going to be good to go now. GTG. Let's get over there. I think that field should be good. Now, actually, I think I can see the sunflowers from here. I love when the sunflowers come up and you're starting to see all those yellow heads everywhere. The canola fields, too. I love a good canola field. I don't like the smell of it, but the look of a canola field is pretty awesome. So right here, there we go. There's our sunflower field. That is wicked. Look at that. Let me get out and take a look at this thing. Wow, as far as you can see, guys, that's how far we got to go when we harvest this bad boy of a field. Holy. This ain't bad. Wow. Look at that. Fertilized 0%. What you talking about, Willis? Let me take a look here. 50% height. It's only 14% for fertilization. What? Oh, man, we got to get the fertilizer in here. Well, that's something else to take care of, I suppose. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought they were well, but you know what? We didn't plant this crop. That was the computer. We bought this field off the computer, so that would explain that. Anyways, let's get going. I need to make some hay. Oops. And then, well, I think I need to do some fertilizing because that's really not good. It looks good, but it's not good at all. Oh, let's get out of the way. Go, go, go. Open that one down. I love how we have all John Deere implements for this as well. Like I said, guys, before, if you're looking for any of the mods I'm using, I've tried to link everything I possibly could think of into my mod list on the website. So go there. You should be able to find most of the stuff I'm using. This looks like it's been cut over here. Yeah, it most definitely has. We're not going to get any grass off of this, guys. Now, if we go past, let's see here. If we get on the other side of this road, there's a large patch of grass that goes all the way up past those trees on this field, and I think that is what I'm going to need to grab. So we're just going to keep on cruising here, get around this little tree, and then start heading up. Now, we should be getting grass there. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now, let me take a look at what our field moisture is. So field moisture is down at 14%. That's good. It's below 20. We should be good to go. And you can see this is kind of the lighter color green. So this is the dried grass color. Not bad. All right, that's good. We should be good to go. We just need to let this sit in the sunshine for a couple hours, and it'll turn to hay. Hopefully. I hope. It should, right? I think. I don't know anymore. Yeah, it should. Let's see if we can squeeze up over this thing. Now, I don't know what this is going to cause for problems here. We can squeeze. Oh, man, that's not good right in there. I just squeeze through here with everything running. I don't want to hit my sunflowers. Oh, yeah, like a glove. No problem. Nice. All right, keep going. We're going to get all of this grass up in here. Look at all this grass. This isn't bad. This will give us a decent amount of bales at least. And we can quit kind of worrying about that for now. Hopefully get us some decent food. I don't know. It's better than what we got right now, because what we got right now is not good at all. Just standard wet grass. I mean, it's at least food. They're not dying on us, but man, let's start to up our game a little bit here and make some decent money off our cattle. And we got our last pass here. It looks like everything else is looking good. Perfect. Oh yeah, look at this bluebird day out here. Great day in the summer on County Line, guys. Not a cloud in the sky. Man, looks good. I do love this US geo we're running right now for seasons. It does seem like it's so much brighter. Now, I know the base game one is from the UK. It does seem a little bit soggier, a little wetter, of course. This one here is nice and bright. I think it's easier. Definitely is easier, but that is what it is. Let's lift that up. Let's get this thing going a little bit. Like that one last little piece in the middle here with our front end mower. Perfect. That looks good. Awesome. And we'll wrap that up as well. Oops, wrong one. See if we can wrap this all up into one piece. Perfect. Happy with that. Should be enough grass. Like I said, guys, we need to wait for this. It will need a couple hours to turn to hay, and then we can bale it. For right now, we can't do anything with it. Well, that's not completely true either. And we might as well do it just to save us a little bit of time later on, since we've got a couple minutes here before I want to get out and add some fertilizer to some of our crops. Let's see here. If I can grab this. Where is the windrower? Windrower should be right there. Let's back these in. I'm going to pull out this windrower, and we're going to use that and see if we can get that a little bit better, a little bit easier to handle in a second here. Now, since that grass is already dry, it's not considered wet grass at least, well, we can just go ahead and windrow it. We don't need to worry about tedding it. We're all good. It's good to go. No messing around, no fuss, no muss. Let's do it over here. Unfold. I still hate this windrower. Not my fave. Definitely not my fave. It's nice and cheap. So, I mean, it's got that, but it's just not a great windrower. And I would not recommend this one to anybody. Don't hit my crops. Don't hit my crops. Perfect. Alright. Now, we should be able to get through here with the windrower in the down position, considering our lawnmower made it through. Don't see a problem with that. Perfect. Now, you can windrow these and not have any issues. It will still turn to hay. However, if you decide to put it into a pile, a heap of grass, that will cause you problems. So you got to make sure that you don't do anything more than windrow it. Otherwise, you will run into a problem where it will stay as wet grass, and you'll never get it to go into hay. Which, that big pile that we have over by the cow barns, the cow pasture there, that one there, there's no way for us really to get that to turn to hay, from what I can see with what we've got right now. It needs to be dried grass first, spread out like this, and then it'll work as hay. But if you put it all in one heap, then you're stuck. Anyways, I go over this quite a bit actually. I've got a video coming out a little bit later on this exact idea, so check that out if you want to learn more about grass and how it works with seasons. Look how fast we're going. I feel like I'm kind of slollowing through the telephone poles here. Nice. Just wait until we bring the baler through. Baler's got to be brought through hopefully later on today. I'm hoping we can get a half dozen, maybe more bales off of this, enough to feed our cattle for a couple days. That would be fantastic. That would be great. I'm definitely considering still moving that heap over to the big pit and just using that as silage. That might be a smart idea. It's such a pain to move that much grass though, I don't know. Alright, I do have an option or a solution for fertilizing. I totally forgot this. We've got the sprayer in the back of the shop there, but we need something with some narrows on. The only thing I have that has the ability to have narrows, guys, is the 5 Series, the 5085 here. That's the only one. So we need to get in here. Let's swap these tires out quickly. Now, I bought these tires before. I don't think it should charge me for them again. Narrows, there we go. So 0. Perfect. We can just change the tires out. We've got narrows on there now. Let's go grab. You know what? I can just sneak through the doorway here. Just sneak right on through. Nice. Let's go pick the fertilizer spreader up. And we're good to go. We can get into that sunflower field ASAP. I hope it's not too late. Now, what are we doing? Oh, we need a weight. Oh, I forgot about that. This thing needs a weight. Ah, darn it. Let's go find that weight. Where did I put that thing now? All right, problem solved. We got a John Deere weight. Now, I had one more weight, but it's on the Kubota. And so I just picked up one for the John Deere instead. It can't hurt to have another weight sitting around the farm. We don't have enough of these things, as is. Now, let's fill this up. Our fill should be right here, is it? Oh, no, this is liquid fill. This is the solid fertilizer fill on the outside. I got them mixed up. I always think this is going to be liquid out here. But liquid is on the inside. Let's open this up. There we go. Just back this up against the tanks right around the corner here. And we can get some liquid. There we go. Perfect. Let's fill this up. And good to go. Scooting past the orchard there. Guys, we can talk about that as well, actually. I totally forgot to tell you about that. It's doing actually relatively well. I think I gave you the wrong prices on it last time. So I think we're making, is it 120? I can't remember what the price is now off the top of my head. So nothing's going to die here, right? We're good to go. We're making about $1,000 per hour on that stuff. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, each tree cost us roughly, what is it, $10,000, I think, something along those lines. So it's going to take us a little bit to pay them back, but in the grand scheme of things, that is not bad. I'm really quite actually kind of happy with what the return on investment is going to be on that. I was kind of looking at it to begin with, and I thought, yeah, it's not great. It's going to take us a long time to make any money off these things. But the longer I've been looking at it now and watching the money come in, you can see we're up to, I think we started the episode at around 14,000, and we're already up to 35. Like, that's not bad. Oh, look at that. There's a spot that didn't germinate right there. This field as well does have some weeds. Whoa! Come on, get by there. Crash counter 1. It does have weeds in it. I am not going to worry about the weeds. They're so few and far between on this field that it really doesn't make any kind of a difference. Whoa, get out there. But look at this view. This is just ridiculous. Just going through the middle of the field, hitting the sunflowers with some fertilizer. What am I hitting? Like, oh, that's not a real tree. Come on. That was like perfect there. That was baloney. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I see what I'm hitting. Let's see if I can get around it. Come on. There we go. So this will only be second stage fertilization. We will not get a third stage into this field because, well, the next stage for these sunflowers, they're going to be ready to harvest. And that's when it'll be ready for the next stage of fertilizing, guys. So it is what it is. This is all we're going to get out of it. So you know what? That's fine. This is a large field. Look at how many sunflowers there are. It goes on and on and on and on. Looks pretty good to me, though. I see money. I like it. Love it. Alright, so we have wrapped up everything over on that sunflower field. Now we got a lot of sunflowers there, guys. We got some grass bales here, actually, too. I should probably hide those someplace. They've been... Huh. These grass bales have been sitting in here forever. Interesting. And they haven't degraded at all. They were in the piece of machinery, so that didn't let them degrade. Interesting. Well, there's a good way you can hold on to 2 grass bales, I suppose. That's interesting. Anyways, let's get in there. We're going to go take care of our straw. Drop that there. So we got some straw to collect. Straw. Hey, come on, Klutch, get with it. That's another one of those days, guys. We're going to collect that hay. And, yeah, I'm going to start feeding our cattle with something that's a little bit better than what we have been, hopefully. There we go. You can see the grass now is nice and dried up. That is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. I'm happy. So we'll have to do a couple of rounds here. You can see, we have no problem fitting through this area. It should get us, I don't know, if we can get a half dozen bales out of this, I suppose that's probably enough to keep me happy. I don't know if we'll get a half dozen or not. Ooh, look at this. We're not quite there. Some of the grass has not quite turned yet. I'm going to have to stop before we get there. Oh, that sucks. I thought I'd be there all done by now. I might have to just get to the end. That's too bad. I thought for sure we'd have enough. Oh, man. That's too bad. The timing was just off, apparently. Look at that. Well, there's a very good judge on, you can see the color differences between the 2 different types of grass. And of course this, I don't know, like this looks like straw almost to me. This yellow color, it's so close to being straw. I think I could easily be confused between the two if I wasn't really paying attention and just started picking stuff up. All of a sudden I'd be looking down like, oh yeah, I got straw, but no, I'm picking up hay. Alright, get around the corner here, and then down this back stretch. Yeah, so we're going to need to wait a little longer for some of that stuff. And that bale back there is grass as well. Come on, that's annoying. So I was hoping that these all would be straw. I mean, hey, come on. No, I can't remember what I'm trying to pick up here at all. Yeah, so it's one at the very back. For some reason, that ended up being grass. It shouldn't have been. I emptied everything out of this. I must have had just a tiny little bit of grass somewhere, and that's what it took instead of the hay. Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to make a couple more bales here. Before we get to the middle, though, I'm going to go grab our 5085 there, and we'll pick up these bales, bring them over. Alright, so we're just going to stack a couple of these up. We'll take them in the 5 series back over towards the cattle area. So the big thing with this, guys, is we do not want these hay bales to get wet. I don't really have a storage place for them yet. I need to build something. I need to build a hay barn or something to store our bales in for the winter, especially for the winter. That is going to be the big thing right there. For now, I'm not worried. It's not, we don't have rain in the forecast at all, but if these do get wet at all, that'll be the end of them. They turn into grass bales, and they're, well, pretty much useless in the grand scheme of things. Let's grab that there, and let's spin this over and around. We only have a couple bales. I was thought about bringing the trailer up and picking these up, but it's just as easy to do this, guys. Grab these. Lifty lift. Perfect. We got that weight on the back. Makes life easy for us. Cool. So we've got like roughly, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 already. We get another 3 out of the middle section there. Not bad. I can work with that. That's a good start to our hay year. Yeah, this will just boost our feed for our cattle a little bit more than what we've been doing so far. I'm going to cut right through here, right through our orchard and over, and drop them beside all our farm stuff here. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode on County Line. If you did, of course, don't forget... Oop, I'm running over my bale. Drop a like for me. Of course, if you're not a subscriber, guys, don't forget to subscribe. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Come on, get off the bale. Let's toss him there. We'll pick that up later. All right. We'll see you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.